Hey guys, CJShaw here. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hunger Games. This is part 7, I think. I believe. I still don't know the episodes, sadly. And this was a good game. It was kind of strange at the end of the game because I teamed with this one guy because, well, I don't want to get killed by a hacker because that always happens. But, so I was playing here and I teamed with this one guy at the feast, and he had no armor or anything. He had leather boots, that was it, and I didn't know why, so I gave him some bread. And then he had a teammate too. I didn't know this, but his teammate had no armor either, so they just came to me with the feast, and I was thought, well, they could be bait, maybe, possibly. But at the end, they just kept saying, no, I'm not ready to fight, I'm not ready to fight. So I just ended up killing them because they just kept saying, I'm not ready to fight. And as you can see here, this guy sneaks up on me, but I do take him out pretty easily. And I thought I handled that pretty well because he just snuck up on me and I didn't expect it at all. And then I did kill him. And you can see here in a second that I get snuck up on again when I'm just looking at my loot and I've thrown something away. She sneaks up on me and she poisoned me and took me down in one heart there. So she backs off into the water, and luckily she wasn't Poseidon, or if she was Poseidon she would have easily killed me right there. So I do kill her even when she snuck up on me because everybody was sneaking up on me on this game, and I was really surprised that I kept killing them. And I was really glad that because I had 64 stacks of mushroom. Well, no, 2 stacks of mushroom of the 1 stack above kind. Anyways, so I pillar out of here, and I was in a cave system, and I hear digging all around me. I was like, oh god, I hear digging. This guy's digging to me. So what I did, I dug a little hole, and I waited for him to come through, and then I sneak upon him. And you can see it lights up a bit there, and it lights up even more here. And I was waiting for him to unshift so I know where he was, and you can see here in a second that he unshifts right there, and then I come out and I sneak upon him, and he just instantly starts hurting me there. I don't know if he was hacking or what, but it kind of seemed like it, and he set me on fire, and I did kill him. That was a good kill. And as I was going through this cave system, mining up some iron and all that, I found a mob spawner here, and it actually, I almost died from it if I didn't have soups, honestly. And I had a health potion, so I decided, well, I'm not going to use this health potion. I already have a mushroom soup, so I wouldn't be using that, so I used it. So because I knew I wouldn't use it and it would just take up inventory space. So as I was just about to destroy it, more spawned and got in my way. So I did kill them, and I destroyed the spawner, which is also good for XP. And I actually go up to level 5, which was really good for getting the enchanting table when I get to the feast. So I loot the chest, nothing really good in there, just a piece of bread was all I needed. I didn't need anything else in there. Or it would just take up more space, which I could have slots. So at this point in the game, I have full iron armor and add some extra iron to make a pick, which you don't always need a pick. Like, I always see people who make an iron pickaxe first before any armor, which is really pointless because you don't need that. But I made one because I had extra iron. So I see this guy in a cave. I jump on him. He places lava, which you guys know I absolutely hate when people place lava on me or set me on fire. So I decided I go behind him and I try to hit him into the lava. So that's what I did. Hit him into the lava. And this is a good tip for when you're fighting people, is always get up close to them and get into their face, and then they don't know where to look. As you can see there, before I was like inside of him, attacking him, and he couldn't see me. And I did get him and have a big advantage because he wasn't able to hit me. And I see this guy in this cave, so I jump on him and start attacking. He tries to place lava on me, but he misses, and I kind of dodge around, and he falls in a cave or a little hole, demo man, trap, or creeper explosion, I don't know. But then I do sneak upon him and kill him there. And that little cut where it cut it from 1 to that fight, that was just me showing that feast was called. You probably didn't see it or notice or anything, but the feast was called there. So now we're at the feast, and this one guy says, Mr. Potato Man team, and I'm like, sure, I guess I'll team because it will be helpful, like I said at the start of the video. And I keep making that little mouth noise thingy where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I hate that. I keep doing that for no reason. And so I team with this guy, and he comes on over, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, he has no armor, this is pretty bad. So I give him some bread just to be nice, So because it would be a help because he could just be a distraction to everybody and all that. So you'll see here, I see a guy, so I start chasing him, and I'm coming after this guy, and I kind of just let him go, and then I'm like, no, I should get him. So I go back after him, and then he runs into this cave system here, and I'm like, nah, screw that, I'll just leave him. And I leave, and because I didn't want to waste my time going for the cave system, and then I wanted to stay at feast and guard it, make sure that nobody comes. And that sheep there, I was like, is that sheep a chameleon, or is it just there? So I kill it. One, because I was checking if it was a chameleon. Second, because if a berserker comes along, he could kill the sheep and then easily kill me and my teammate. So I see this guy here, and I'm like, oh, okay, just one guy, that'll be easy. And then his teammate comes over. I'm like, okay, this is a bit more trouble than I wanted. So I start running at this guy, and the feast spawns on me. So I look in his chest, and I grab the wrong potion there, but I grab the strength. I splash me and him, my teammate, with the strength, and I easily kill that guy. And then I started going for this guy. The strength is really helpful. So he tries to place lava on me, but he didn't work. That's what most people do. When they have a lava bucket or something, they try and place the lava on the person, which it gets them killed most of the time because you're just wasting your time trying to place lava on him, and you would do more damage attacking him than placing lava on him. It will be faster to kill him with the lava and easier, but not easier. It'll be easier if you got it in the right spot. So that's just a tip if you're playing this. Do not use buckets of lava. Do use it, but if you have soups, don't bother using it. And you can see when I opened that chest before, there was pants in there, and that's all I needed to get a full set of armor. But I didn't see him. I don't know how I didn't see him. But I was going through this stuff, and I take the damage potion, and I trade one soup in for the 7 soups, which is smart to do. So I have 6 levels at this point of the game, and I put level 1 on my sword and got Bane of Arthropods, which sucks. And I put a level 1 on my bow too, and I put a level 1 on each one of my armors. And I got protection 1 there, and I got projectile protection 1 on this one, which sucks because hardly anybody uses a bow on MCHG. Like, pretty much nobody uses a bow. I rarely see people with a bow. They only use a bow if they haven't found a swamp or something. That's what I do anyways. If I didn't find a swamp, then I'll use a bow because it's a lot more helpful if you're attacking somebody, but it doesn't do much damage. And I tried to pass that guy the helmet, but he misses, so I'm like, hey, there's a helmet over here, as I call his name. But he takes it and he splashes us with his strength. I don't know why. I think these guys might be new to this, so I don't know. Because they had no armor or anything. I don't know if they were just camping in a hole the whole time and just decided, well, I guess I'll team with somebody so I can actually get the feast. But you see my compass is pointed to this guy. And I jump down here, and I'm looking around, see which way he went. And this scared the heck out of me. My heart just stopped. I was a second, just like inches away from falling into that lava there. So then the guy that my compass was pointing to and was hiding underground, he died. And I was like, oh, thank God for that, because I don't have to go through the whole cave system or dig to him. So I see this one guy, and he was dying of starvation, and I was shooting him with my bow. And I was doing pretty good with the shots. I missed about 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4. And I start attacking this guy, and I just kill him easily because he was dying of starvation as well as I was attacking him. So now at this point in the game, I'm digging down to this last guy, just me, him, and the 2 other guys. So I splash a poison down there, and then I splash a damage down there, and then I jumped him because I knew he would be weakened, and I one-hit him. And then I headed back up, and now this guy killed the other guy, his teammate, and he kept saying, no, I'm not ready to fight, I don't want to fight. And I'm like, no, we have to fight, we have to end this. I've been recording this whole game, and it's going to be a long video, and it would be harder for me to edit. And I did leave this game, if you were wondering why the time was reset. I left because the feast wasn't loaded. I did not combat log, trust me, I'm not like that. And So I was just playing in the lava, and that was a awesome game for me, and it was really fun to play. But I had to kill that guy even when he said that he wasn't ready to play. He just kept saying, I'm not ready and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.